Coastal taipan. If there is a snake that deserves absolute respect, it is the coastal taipan. Fast, aggressive and with a venom that kills in less than 30 minutes, this deadly serpent does not mess around. Its attack is a veritable flurry of blows. It bites several times in succession, injecting an absurd amount of venom with each attack. Just to give you an idea, a single bite has enough disadvantages to finish off 56 adult men. If an unfortunate person crosses its path withaut taking due care, the situation can become irreversible before they can even get help. This lethal snake has been found in Australia and in some regions of Papua New Guinea, where it usually inhabits tropical forests and coastal areas. Unlike some more timid venomous snakes, the coastal taipan does not hesitate to attack if it feels threatened. Its neurotoxic and hemotoxic venom is brutal, causing rapid paralysis and internal hemorrhaging that leads to multiple organ failure. The worst? Its attack is so fast that even if a person tries to react, the chances of escaping or not are minimal. Despite being extremely dangerous, this venomous snake does not seek human confrontation, attacking only when it feels cornered. But if by chance someone comes face to face with a coastal taipan, the best course of action is to avoid sudden movements and retreat slowly. Australia has already been confirmed as home to the most dangerous creatures in the world, but believe me, the next snake on the list makes even Australians' hair stand on end. Black mamba. If there is a snake that makes even the bravest think twice before approaching it, it is the black mamba. Considered the fastest snake in Africa, it slithers across the ground at an incredible 20 kilometers per hour, enough to chase its prey, or any unlucky person who crosses its path, without giving it a chance to escape. But it is not only its speed that scares. Its venom is a devastating neurotoxin, capable of killing a human in just 20 minutes. A single bite injects enough venom to take the lives of up to 10 people, making it one of the most dangerous snakes in the world. Contrary to what many people think, the black mamba does not get its name because of the color of its body, which can vary from gray to olive brown. The black comes from the inside of its mouth, an intimidating warning that it displays before attacking. And if it decides to attack, it is best to run, or not even try, because its agility makes any attempt useless. Its venom attacks the nervous system with frightening speed, causing total paralysis and respiratory failure. Without antivenom, the mortality rate is practically 100%. Despite its fearsome reputation, this venomous snake avoids human contact as much as possible. However, if cornered, it becomes one of the most aggressive animals you can find in nature. Stories of fatal attacks are not uncommon, and even snake experts know that messing with a black mamba is inviting danger. But if you think this snake is scary enough, wait until you meet the next one, a snake that attacks its victims while they sleep, without them realizing the danger is coming. Blue crate. Imagine lying peacefully, unaware that death is waiting, ready to strike while you sleep. The blue crate, one of the deadliest snakes in the world, acts silently and lethally, taking advantage of the fragility of human sleep to launch its attack. Its bite is so powerful that its venom is 16 times stronger than that of a common cobra. And the worst part is that the victim usually doesn't feel anything until it's too late. In a short space of time, the venom spreads, paralyzing the body and stopping breathing, resulting in death if there is no immediate intervention. Unlike other snakes, which are more visible and often more aggressive, the blue crate is a master of camouflage. It is active mainly at night and hides in holes or crevices, where it is difficult to detect. This makes encountering it even more treacherous. People living in tropical areas of Asia, where this snake is most common, should always be alert, as a simple blink of an eye can be enough to come across this silent predator. Despite its reclusive nature, the blue crate will not hesitate to attack if it feels threatened. And the speed with which its venom acts makes any attempt to save itself a challenge. For those who live in regions where this snake is common, it is essential to take precautions to avoid contact, especially at night. And if you think the crate is dangerous, wait until you discover the next snake, which is not only deadly, but also a real nightmare for those who encounter it. Eastern brown snake. In the vastness of Australia, the eastern brown snake stands out not only for its appearance, but for the speed and ferocity of its attacks. Considered one of the deadliest snakes on the continent, this venomous snake can cause rapid organ failure and even heart attacks with a single bite. Its speed is impressive. It can reach up to 16 kilometers per hour in a short space of time, making it a threat that is almost impossible to escape. Even if you are an experienced runner, an encounter with this snake would be a real challenge to your survival. The venom of the eastern brown snake contains a mixture of neurotoxins and hemotoxins that quickly affect the nervous system and circulatory system. The first symptoms include intense pain, nausea and shortness of breath, followed by the failure of the internal organs. Without antivenom, the lifespan after a bite is somewhat limited. The good news is that, fortunately, the eastern brown snake does not usually attack without reason. It prefers to avoid humans, but if it feels threatened, it will not hesitate to react quickly and effectively. While this snake is feared in Australia, it also represents an example of how incredibly adaptable nature can be. Its ability to hide in dense forests and move quickly makes it a formidable predator. If you're in tropical or coastal areas of Australia, it's essential to take precautions, such as wearing high boots and being alert to signs of its presence. Now, if you think the eastern brown snake is a fearsome threat, get ready. The next snake on the list holds the title of world's most venomous. Inland taipan. The inland taipan is without a doubt the most venomous snake in the world. With an extremely potent venom, it is capable of killing a human being in less than an hour. The inland taipan's venom contains toxins that affect the nervous system and the blood clotting system, resulting in progressive paralysis and internal bleeding. A single bite can inject enough venom to kill up to 100 men. This venom is so deadly that snake experts say that the inland taipan is a true destruction machine for nature. Despite its lethal power, the inland taipan is, for the most part, reclusive and prefers to avoid contact with humans. It inhabits the most remote regions of Australia, in dry and arid areas, far from civilization. Its shy behavior and tendency to avoid conflict make it less dangerous than other snakes, as it does not usually attack unless disturbed. But if you are unfortunate enough to come across one, the speed of its attack and the strength of its venom make any attempt to escape nearly impossible. It is interesting to note that, although this snake is so dangerous, cases of fatal attacks are very rare, as its nature avoids human contact. It hides in holes and crevices in the ground, waiting for the opportunity to hunt its prey, such as small rodents. For those who live in Australia, the inland taipan is a legend of the local fauna, feared, but also admired for its ability to hide and survive in such an inhospitable environment. Next, get ready to meet a snake that combines lethal venom and a global reputation for being the most lethal of all snake species. You already know the most deadly snakes on the planet, those that challenge even the limits of survival. Now, the question is, would you be prepared to face these dangerous animals if you came across one of them? Remember, knowledge is your greatest protection, and now you have the advantage of better understanding what to do when faced with a venomous snake. Don't let a lack of preparation be the reason for your fatality. If you want to continue learning how to protect yourself from threats like these and become an expert in safety and survival, don't waste any more time. Subscribe to our channel now and turn on notifications to always stay up to date with our exclusive content. This is the time to transform your view of the wild world and prepare for the unexpected.